Making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. You need more for that. On the check, I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you for all the check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you for all the check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you for all the Top Gun, shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes always.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's John Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. He gets this out quickly to London. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. We'll go with a design keeper. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1 yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Trying to throw this from the gun. That one complete to Hooper. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Falcon first down.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Running in the red zone. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Nick Folk for the
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Ready.
Hubbard again. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go. Black 33, yellow. Steel, blue striker. Ready.
Young to throw here on 3rd. That's caught by Hubbard. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Here we go, set. Blue 32. Set.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready. Green, yes, set.
Out of the gun, Young. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far. And dose of the hurry up here.
Gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Set.
Here's Young again. Left side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate, and I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Shoots away from 1. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pull that in front further. 13-zip. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. One after by Folk is up and good. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Baker with the return. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready, hut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Ready?
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they have the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15.
Here we go. 52 blue, rail, yellow, blaster, 6. Hut.
Young working from a gun. Looked well downfield for that one, but all he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Set, hut, ready.
3rd and long for him here. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. On 4th down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. And he'll try to hit this one well. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Go!
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Looking to throw here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's complete. This is Olave. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Taking a shot deep here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's looking deep once again. Gets this one to London. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 20-zip lead. Drake London with the touchdown. Folk with the point after. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
21. Panthers nothing.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Baker with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They run again with Hubbard. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set, ready. 52, rail, yellow, ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He put everything he had into this one. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Again to throw on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. Let's go. A gain of 11 on the play.
Robinson on the inside give. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another carry for Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
First play. Oh, he lost the football. And the Falcons scoop it up. Along the right sideline, there's space. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Well, Brock, we both know there's some guys who are only looking to make the tackle and end the play. Others come in hunting for the football and forcing fumbles in hopes of getting exactly what we just saw.
And it can be tough for these receivers. A lot of times, they know contact is coming, but they don't always get to prepare for it because they don't always see it.
Yeah.
And these elite defenses, well, they view a completed pass as just another opportunity to create that kind of fumble, and sometimes even a defensive touchdown.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
That's a gain of 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Set.
Back to throw, here's Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust.
Ready.
Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Here we
The
go.
Panthers
Set.
will line up for the
Blue,
2-point
32.
conversion.
Ready.
And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. And that trims the lead just a little bit.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium now. Stick around. Setting up to throw. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Falcons, 1st down.
He's going to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They've got first down here from the 36. Sticking to the air here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Third down from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So here he is, getting his second field goal look of the half. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. He had some trouble with that kick, but still gets it to go in the bottom left corner. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Baker with the return. And he's going to take this return out of bounds. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Set, hut. Red 38. Needle Black Ultra. 6 Mega. Hut.
It's Young to throw here on first. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's go now. 40-50, green. Ready.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Caught, nice gain left side. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Hut.
Now Young. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Hey, we know in this league takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
At the 15-yard line.
They're throwing it. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided first half. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Folk on now to try the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Falcons stretch the lead to 23. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Baker with the return. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Down.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on
95.
first down.
Ready?
Here's a design run. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Baker with the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go. 10 block. Blue striker.
Motion, motion, motion.
Set hunt.
Out of the gun, Young. It's caught left side by Hill. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
6. Mega. Hunt.
To the air on first down, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Blaster. 6. Set.
Young working from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Now we're on with Rob. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. And the Panthers dive on it. One first.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throw left side, caught by Schultz. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. A toss snap to Robinson. This gets the first and more. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get 27 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Sends this to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Their own 25-yard line.
32.
Young looking to throw. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Set. Ram. Black 40. Smash. Red. Set.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking middle. He's going to air this sucker out. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer. Throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Man downfield, and he finds London. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Drake London with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Fields the hard squib kick. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Set.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch, that makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact, but come up with the catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what a quarterback calls his best friend.
First down, Young. And they pick him off again! And the Falcons have it as he reports the first